Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out the Key and Peele Gremlins 2 skit. A lot of people after I watched Gremlins 2 told me that this would be a fun little thing to watch, and I usually don't watch short YouTube videos on my channel or things like that, but I thought it would just kind of be fun. It's kind of late at night. I've been taking a rest week, and this is the last day of my rest week. No one is really home at the moment. It's just kind of me and my dog hanging out. Thought it would be kind of fun to just check this out, this short little video out. I don't really know what to expect. I love Key and Peele though. I've seen a bunch of their content, so I'm just excited to see what this is about. So yeah, because it's a short YouTube video, no lighting today, no extra stuff, no extra fluff, I guess. Let's just get into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to the Key and Peele Gremlins 2 video.
Okay guys, Gremlins 2. I'm telling you, this movie should write itself. The first one was a classic. This should be pretty straightforward. Basically, all we're doing is maintaining the integrity of the original picture. We want to do all the stuff with the water and the...
The water stuff is pretty cool in the first.
Can we help you?
I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. Hi, y'all. My name is Star Magic Jackson Jr. I'm the Hollywood sequel doctor. So studio just brings me in to oversee things when they about to drop a deuce. So that's why I'm here, but don't mind me. I'm just gonna be over here. Y'all do your thing. It's your movie.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Let's brainstorm. Adam.
If it's gonna take place in an office building, I was thinking, what if Gizmo gets wet from a water cooler this time?
Okay, hold on a second.
He does get wet from a,
I'm sorry,
water
I'm gonna have to
fountain.
step in here just 1 second, sweetheart. So what's wrong with y'all? Y'all looking like a bunch of sad sacks. This is G2, people. We writing Gremlins 2. It should be a party with pizza and anchovies, pineapple. Just come on, lift up the spirits. Look, okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of spice into the mixture here. What if we did this? Everybody here gets to design their own gremlin.
Oh, I like it.
I don't see that the gremlin design is broken.
It's called brainstorming, not brain drizzling, sweet pea. Okay? Shut your mouth for a second. Look, here's the thing. None of this is final.
So you mean like, what if there was like a brainy gremlin?
A brainy gremlin.
You talking about a gremlin with glasses who could talk and sing New York, New York? That's I'm leaving today. That's brilliant. It's in the movie done.
Whoa, you said that nothing was final.
That was before I heard the words brainy and gremlin in the same sentence together. It's done. I love it. It's in the movie next.
What about a spider gremlin?
You mean a gremlin with 8 legs and a thorax just catching pretty ladies in a web in an office building? Oh my God, it's in the movie. I love it. Next.
What about a bat gremlin?
You mean a gremlin with leathery wings just flying around, flip-flopping, bust through a wall, make a perfect bat symbol in the wall, get outside, get in some wet concrete, jump up on a building and just dry in place like a gargoyle gremlin? We are cooking with gas now. I love it. It's in the movie next.
Could there be a female gremlin?
Lipstick boobies, bitch, you have me and little gremlin but JJ. I love it so much that it's not only in the movie, but it's definitely in the movie. There's no backsies on that one, no penny taxis. Yes, in the movie, done! That's why we need a woman in the writer's room. Next.
I don't know. A googly-eyed gremlin?
You know, because you talking about a gremlin who's sole purpose in this film is just that he looks stupid as fuck. Yes, it can be in the movie, and it is in the movie. Done. Next. What about you, Silver Fox?
Electricity gremlin?
You just said noun and gremlin, like you playing Mad Libs. You just like a child. You have the brain of a child. You do not have a high IQ, but you haphazardly came up with a gremlin that's just made out of bolts that is zigzagging all over the room and is done completely in animation. You a crazy person, and your idea's in the movie. Done. Next.
Can we put the Hulkster in it?
What?
Yes.
You talking about putting Hulk Hogan, professional wrestler, turned actor, turned cultural icon in the movie where he break the fourth wall of the movie he's in by talking to the audience. You, sir, are a raging psychopath.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let this down.
Give this man a raise.
That's it. I don't even care anymore. We got the Hulkster in this bitch, so it's done. I don't have any more time. So let me just recap right now. It's Brainy Gremlin, Spider Gremlin, Bat Gremlin, Lady Gremlin, Googly Eye Gremlin, Electricity Gremlin, Hulk Hogan's gonna be in the picture. I'm gonna throw in a gremlin myself. Vegetable Gremlin, just
Yeah,
write it
let's do
up.
it.
I'm having so much fun, thank you. It's all gonna be in the actual film. Now I gotta go put some Cowboys in Back to the Future 3. Sayonara, y'all. Oops.
Some Cowboys and oh my god.
You guys know that none of that is going to be in the actual movie.
Oh, that was funny. That was pretty funny. Okay, let me just take my headphones off here. Oh, okay, so Key and Peele, super funny. I think I had like an edited version of this video because it had like the actual gremlins in it, and so it was cutting off some of the people's faces. So sorry about that. Obviously, I'm not gonna go back and watch the original video now because I've already seen the video, and this was the one with the most views on YouTube, at least for me, so I assumed this was the original video. Anyway, sorry about that. But that video was really funny because when I was watching Gremlins 2, I was like, how did this movie happen? Like, how did this movie happen? It is making fun of itself. It doesn't take itself seriously. All of the horror elements are just lost. How did this happen? Like, how did a studio that came out with like a horror-ish movie end up releasing this psycho crazy movie that is just insane? I have never seen a movie as insane in Gremlins. And you know what? This skit has told me how this movie was made. Some Joe Blow came in. I forget what their name was, like Sky or something like that. They came in and they were like, what do you want? It's in the movie. It's in the movie. It's in the movie. And I feel like that's what the producers and the director just did. They're like, if we get to make this movie, we're gonna just make the movie as crazy as possible. And it's so funny, especially I think it would have been as funny as well without the clips, because if you've seen Gremlins 2, then as you're just listening, you're like, yeah, that is in the movie. That is in the movie. And it just sounds so far-fetched when you say it, like a vegetable gremlin, an electricity gremlin made out of animation and stuff like that. You know, a Batman gremlin, a bat gremlin that shoots through the wall and makes a perfect Batman symbol and then turns into concrete, turns into gargoyle, like all of these things. You say it and you're like, that can't be in a movie. That just can't be in a movie. It is too far-fetched to have this in a movie. Never mind all of these things in the movie. Just this in the movie is too far-fetched. And then you watch Gremlins 2 and you're like, oh, no, this isn't far-fetched. Like, this actually, like, makes sense in the movie. There is some way more far out there things. And I'm so glad they had the Hulk Hogan stuff in there, because Hulk Hogan was, like, my favorite part of Gremlins 2 when he broke the fourth wall, when the Gremlins broke the fourth wall and broke the tape that we were watching it on, the film that we were watching it on in the theaters, which would have been so cool to watch in the movie theaters as well. But I'm so glad, because when they showed Hulk Hogan, I was like, there's no way, because when Hulk Hogan appears in a movie that I watch, it is so much fun. I love seeing him. When he appeared in Rocky 3, for instance, when he appeared in Gremlins 2, it is just, you know, like, it's Hulk Hogan, let's go. So I'm so glad they included that as well. This one skit as well was more Peele than Key, which I don't mind. I think Peele is a great comedian, and Key was just there to deliver like the final lines and the opening lines of the movie. But I mean, Peele did such a good job. His little head shakes and stuff like that, his outfit, his stance, the way he talked, the energy that he had, all of that was just so much fun to watch. And obviously I wish I could have seen like the reactions to his lines, because the little clip at the bottom, which might have to be blurred just for copyright reasons, because I don't know how much of the movie they showed, so if it was blurred, apologies for that a little bit. But yeah, I didn't get to see some of the people's reactions, so I would like imagine them like nodding along or being like in awe at times at just this verbal truth that is being spewed out of Peele's mouth, out of I think Sky's mouth, and it was like a beautiful melody, like poetry, to make this sequel. And I wish all sequels were like that. And then obviously he says, I gotta go put some Cowboys in Back to the Future 3, which is so funny to me as well, because if you've seen my channel, you know that I have watched the Back to the Future movies, all three of them, and the third one, Cowboy Times, it's kind of random, but also really fun at the same time. And now that I think of it, it's random like Gremlins 2, where it's like, okay, there's cowboys now, we're in the cowboy times, we're in the West, I guess, the Wild West, but it makes sense, you know, it makes sense, I guess, with the story. And that's exactly how Gremlins 2 feels. You look at it on the surface, you're like, that is too crazy, that is too cuckoo, and then you watch the movie, you're like, but it works. Gremlins 2 works. Personally, I think Gremlins 2 is actually better than the first Gremlins. So if this is actually how the pitch meeting went, went, and I hope it is. If this is actually how the pitch meeting went, and they just brought someone in and they're like, you make a gremlin, you make a gremlin, everyone make a gremlin, you know, the Oprah meme that I just did there. But if everyone could make a gremlin, if that's how the pitch meeting went, I would believe it. I would believe it. And so yeah, overall, I really like this skit. I'm so glad you guys told me to show it. Some patrons actually sent me the link as well, but the links that they sent me, I couldn't open most of them because I guess in the US or wherever they were, the videos that they sent were not allowed to be seen in Canada, which is maybe why I have a weirdly edited version of the video, is just because I'm in Canada and maybe some different rights and maybe some copyright takedowns and stuff. But yeah, overall, I'm so glad I watched this. I don't know how many of these types of videos I'm going to be doing, or if I'm going to do videos like this at all in the future. It just depends on the interest and what videos people have for me, what kind of short comedy bits and stuff people have for me. But besides that, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed the video, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I love Key and Peele. I loved Gremlins 2. Mashing it together was just like perfect, I guess, a perfect mashup of the two. And yeah, I'll see you next time for my next video reaction.